Hey guys, what's up? Abel Fernandez here, CEO and founder of SourcifyDigital. Welcome to the podcast. Officially, we are the Winner's Circle podcast. All right. It took us a couple tries, a couple shows there, but we finally got the name down packed. It actually came about, one of my buddies, he reached out to me, said, hey, I saw you're looking for a name. You're always hashtagging Winner's Circle, so you should name the show the Winner's Circle podcast. So welcome to the official Winner's Circle podcast, which aligns virtually with everything we do on this podcast. We only want to be around winners. We want to have people on our podcast that are winning in their industry. Doesn't matter what industry you're in. If you're winning, fitness, whatever goals you're hitting, we want to have you on board. And it really aligns with what we're doing here. So welcome to the official Winner's Circle podcast. Make sure you guys hashtag that. Now, in this podcast, what I wanted to go over was is your business qualified, or is your business ready to start working with a digital agency or a marketing agency? I see a lot of startup companies already seeking for a marketing agency. Not to knock off other agencies or steer you away from working with us, but you would have to be qualified to work with a marketing agency. And I want to explain that if you're a startup, independent contractor, and you're watching this and you're considering working with a marketing agency, I want to kind of break it down if you're actually even ready. Okay. Now, when you're dealing with a marketing agency, there are certain areas in your business that you have to be up to par before you even start searching for a marketing agency. Now, the first thing I always ask our prospects when we're qualifying them is, number one, how long have you been in business, right? Can you actually afford to do marketing? Which is the reason why we do these courses, because we know a lot of people are in startup stages. You virtually can't afford, $3 or $4,000 to pay an agency to manage all your content and manage your whole business, because you're just not there yet. So maybe you're just self-employed and you're trying to figure things out, whether or not you're ready if you can even afford it. At least with us, what would make you qualified to work with us, and this is most marketing agencies, especially if they're scaled already and they're working with big companies, there is a minimum requirement. So we want to make sure you don't waste your time, and we want to provide you with value and teach you tricks where you can start making money on your own and start building out your stuff. Like, you can do things on your own until you're ready to get an agency, because now you've got way too many employees. Like, you have too much going on. Then you come to us and we take over and we take it up a notch, right? So first thing you got to ask yourself, or what I ask a prospect when they're looking for a marketing agency, is your plan to even scale, or are you trying to stay self-employed, right? So if you don't have a solid foundation now, as far as trying to get scaled, like hire people, get a ton of employees, that's something you really need to consider, okay? A lot of people just want to stay self-employed. Like, dude, if you're going to be self-employed, I'll be honest with you. Unless you're really making bank and you really want to just keep everything on your own, you just need an extra company to help. Awesome. We're here to help. That's never usually the case. The majority of our clients have about 2 to 3 employees. They've been in business about 5 years. Their monthly revenues anywhere from, 6 figures to $1 million. Those kind of clients, right? Now, you definitely want to look at those areas, like how long you've been in business. If you haven't been in business that long, like at least a year, don't consider it yet. Just, watch content like this, learn any tips and tricks that we can help you. We're definitely here to provide value, because, again, we want you to grow. We want you to scale, because, come on, in the end, I want to earn your business. I want to take over the marketing for you. I want to help you scale, right? Another thing is, what would make you a qualified client for us, or if you're even going to consider doing with a marketing agency, is your monthly revenue. If you haven't even made a sale yet, the last thing you should be searching for is a marketing agency, because you're going to get very disappointed. It can get expensive. So if you haven't even made $1 yet, if you got the capital, definitely make the investment. And if you're confident that what you're going to, you're already ready, we'll definitely execute. And not even that, we'll put a plan in place for you. If you got the capital, you got an investor, and you guys haven't made a sale yet, but you guys are ready, like, what you're after, and we can help you get there fast, we can definitely get there. But again, that's never usually the case, right? Most of the cases, you're a startup company, you may have one employee, and you're still kind of debating whether or not should you outsource or get a marketing agency. But pretty much that's it, guys. I wanted to keep it pretty tight because, again, we wanted to introduce the new name of the show, Welcome to the Winner's Circle. And I really wanted to just get this topic out because we've been talking to a lot of startup companies, and they keep telling me, am I even ready for a marketing agency yet for my business? So hopefully this, guys, gives you a little more insight before you go around searching and wasting your time, because the last thing you want to do is spend time on something that you know that right now you're not ready for. And you need to build a solid foundation first before looking for an agency. But again, that's what we're here for, guys. Anything we can do to help, please shoot us over an email to support@SourcifyDigital.com. Again, the Winner's Circle podcast is official. So from now on, guys, you're going to see that big hashtag, the Winner's Circle podcast. I'm even going to put some shirts out, Winner's Circle. And hopefully in the future, we have some winners come on board and talk about their stories. I plan on having some top guys in their game. These guys are crushing it, young entrepreneurs making tons of money, even during the pandemic. I mean, they know they took a little hit, but they're still crushing it. And I have so much respect for that. And hopefully we get them on board. And if you're watching, you know who I'm talking about. All right. Guys, hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. I will be posting another one tomorrow. Please write your questions, shoot us emails. Make sure you go to SourcifyDigital.com. We're here to help, and see you guys on the next one.